In the endless hollows of a collarbone at midnight, you tell me your secrets. I share mine in return. Stuttered breaths into the cold darkness, so close together we could be one body. I wonder if our eyes saw the same thing as we stared out in the black. I set out to make a promise, some dramatic declaration. You feel the tension in my hands, the hiss of breath. You stop me speaking. Say this isn't the time, that poetic urges can wait until sunrise, that this is enough. I say it could be better, and feel you smile against my chest. That familiar smirk you give when I'm at it again. That's the problem with poets, you see. We never take what's real without adding the unnecessary. If I was being honest, there was a trickle of light in the room. Dawn was fast approaching after all. It was summer, so I was lying about the darkness and the cold. But you did tell me to be quiet, demanded my silence, knew my need for perfection would doom what we had, and I realised you're probably right. I don't think flourishes would better that night, but the joy came from all the wrong things. From the silence and stillness, not weddings and rings, and as a poet, I crave the dramatic. I need sunsets and mountains, visions at twilight. Not once have we danced on the edge of a cliff surrounded by birdsong as the sky turned to fire, so frankly, I feel like a failure. Mary Shelley kept her husband's heart after he died, carried it everywhere, wrapped up in love poems, and she was only a novelist, for fuck's sake. Yesterday, I brought you coffee. We watched The Devil Wears Prada for the 50th time. I asked you if I could make Cliff and this rhyme if I said them in just the right accent. We have not holidayed in the mountains. I went to Skegness once for work, invited you with me, a romantic getaway. You told me you'd rather die than be seen on a beach in the Midlands in December. And okay, I see your point on that one, but come on. I want to sweep you off your feet or be swept in return. I know we don't have the money for a Byron-esque bender. We can't holiday on the shores of Lake Geneva, holed up in a castle, telling stories in the dark, but just once. Can we have lunch in a restaurant with a really nice view? I love you, but engineers don't really get romance. And poets, I'm not even certain we do.